Adaptive are.
Yeah, and every time Ziggy and Nana comes out, more than likely they're gonna be winning the game.
Yep.
I mean, sure, in the early game, if they take advantage of the sub-level 4 disadvantage that they have, they would be able to control the Diggy and the Nana, but as soon as they reach level 4, that's when they're going to start to become problems that Execration needs to take note of. And speaking of Execration, we're going to go ahead and introduce our players here. Chaco's going to be on the Cupra, Benny Cutie on the Selena, Syre on the Jawhead, 8 on the Grandeur, and Eric Max on the Basha. Meanwhile, for the side of OnicPh, it's Fuziken for the Diggy, Wise on the carry, Yatu on the Joe, Dilar on that Uranus. And looks like we're just checking out the players here right now. Starting it off real slowly, focusing on the farm, respecting one another's capability here to really snowball, and really just right now they're focusing on getting their resources here. And we got our first pause. Of course, I can't forget about my Venus on that Nana. I just gotta point out though, they're really doing what they can to tech-wise. That was a 3-man rotation in the mid lane. They're really making sure that their mage player is on top of everything, just getting all the necessary golden HP. And they're both rocking masks as well.
Yeah, and it looks like, if I'm not mistaken, on the side of Execration, the Graduate's already already hit level 3 and it's about to hit level 4 as well. So it really shows how both teams, the way they're approaching this, throughout the day, we've been seeing a lot of early steals, a lot of early invasive skirmishes, but they are both just respecting one another, staying away from one another immediately from the start, focusing on the quick level 4s on their cores, and then maybe that's when we'll start seeing some more aggressive play on both teams. Because again, we have to mention, Pano mentioned it earlier, and we realized it too, that Execration was the team that gave Onic their first loss in Season 4.
Yeah, and they also gave Execration a run for their money during the playoffs. They kicked Execration down to the lower bracket, ultimately losing to SGD, not allowing them to have a slot, not allowing Billy to get his trophy. Speaking of Billy, we're not seeing Zapdu's presence in this match.
Yeah, and we've been talking about it with the casters. For the fans of Zapdu there, it may be, we're seeing it now, Zapdu is actually going to be playing more of a 6-man role this season.
Well, make the young kids grow, so to speak.
Missile Arrow.
Missile Arrow does connect, but they're not going to be able to convert this to any kills. They're going up against Abasha.
Yeah.
Not anytime soon, but this is a huge 4-man rotation in the bottom lane. They might actually try to pressure out the bottom lane turret, and I think that is what Wise is going to do. Ikumax getting the bulk of the damage, so to speak. The arrow gets thrown to connect on the Diggy. Yaku and Siren.
Over blood already.
Speaking of Diggy, he's going to go down.
And Cutie getting the first blood there on that Diggy. Meanwhile, the top lane Execration, seeing the rotation of Onic PH, answer back in the top lane, applying the pressure down to Cho. Look at Chatnu just spacing out, zoning out that Cho so that they can do the most damage they can on this turret, and they're really going to try to take it down. There's going to be 1 minion left. It's a race. Is it enough damage to take down this first turret, first objective? And yes, it is. Execration opening up the top lane already. No answer from Onic PH. Yaku having a difficult time there. Nothing he could do to protect that turret.
Yeah, there's a stark comparison here because it's Hate and Wise, the primary damage dealers, but what is happening? That is a good revenge, connecting up to All Might Venus, timing on the time journey. Tyra goes for the attack, gets stressed 4, manages to survive All Might Venus, and that's going to be Tyra paying the price as well. Overstaying is welcome. Abyssal Arrow now going to be connecting to Iyaku just outside the range.
Great job there by Onic PH. And this is why the Nanopick is actually really strong this season. You have a really strong Jawhead meta that we're going on right now. Combine that with other CC heavy divers, crowd control heavy divers, you're really going to want to have people who can negate that. Of course, the time journey coming in from the Diggy, but the passive of the Nana to, if you're going to pour your CCs on that Nana, make sure you're going to secure the kill, because if not, you're just going to waste it, because that Nana's going to be able to get away.
Yeah, and speaking of Nana, OnicPh is going to be relying on All Might Venus to stop any form of initiation, especially from Chaksu. And speaking of initiation, that's going to be the time journey, but Hate manages to have a lot of damage onto that Diggy. Tyron's going to pay the price. He's going to go down by the hands of Wise. The Lardo on the backside is going to try to just spread them out. Not going to give them any more room to advance. That's finally going to be the first turret down for OnicPh.
Good job there by Yaku, staying in the lane and just focusing on that turret kill and another pause in this game. So far, I like the movement coming in for both teams, but I might be, at the very, very start, I like the rotation of Onic a little bit more, but Execration, with the first tower that they were able to get in the top lane, that was a really great answer, and all throughout they have been rotating very well. We saw that 3-man rotate coming in from the top lane, of course. Chakdu just missing in that engage with his Kufra, but that was the opening they needed to start that off, and they were able to secure that one kill.
And man, this is going to be a game of patience because both of these teams do have great initiators. Yeah, we got the show that can pick off anybody, go for the wave the dragon, pick somebody off. We also have Kufra on the other side for Execration, where he can potentially catch a lot of people, but at the same time, if OnicPh time it perfectly, he can completely disable Chakra from coming in. But that's if he can time it perfectly.
Yeah, because since you are going up against a lineup with multiple divers, you have to use that Molina smooth smartly. Plant it not immediately at the start, once you see one CC go in, and then maybe that's when you pop that down so that it can take the second diver, which is most likely gonna be one or two of the other tanks.
Might potentially be Sayare, Itamax, and Chakra diving in all at the same time. Well, who knows?
Yeah, I mean, it's the smooth does just affect one, so to negate that, maybe just throw in all your frontliners at one go.
Yeah, and Sayare's going to be at a crucial point here, because he's going to be the one that's going to be diving in towards Wise to potentially pick him off, and that should be when Chaknu delivers the revenge.
Yeah, definitely, because you are going to need some extra follow-up MCT, and that will help with securing the kill. Meanwhile, here in the bottom lane, Kate, trying to take down the bottom lane, turn away from the Kufra. Sayare goes in, finds the Yaku. Yaku launches the wave dragon just to knock him away, taking out that jawhead. OnicPh with a kill of their own.
Hayes is going to be sort of a harassing dealer away from the lane. There goes the revenge. The revenge time journey just in time. That's when Benny Cutie is going to be backing off. He doesn't want to overextend. Bassido catches the Yaku over the top side.
Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, of course, that Granger able to take down that bottom lane turret already away from this Uranus. Great, wonderful timing there by Fuziken on that time's journey, able to negate what could have been a disaster if Chakra was able to land that ult.
Turtle is going to be the primary point of contention. It's going to be secure by Execration, but Chakra might actually pay the price. Carry starting to be a problem here for Execration.
And even though Chakra did not provide the space and they were able to secure that turtle, do you really want to give another kill for that carry at this point? Because that carry is already level 10 and another kill for them, and it's going to be getting the gold as well.
Already having the endless battle as well while it's happening. But forever is going to die by the hands of Wise. Iaku dangerous to know an HP side. Needs to back off here, but Itamax is still pushing forward. Hayes doesn't get a kill on the Wise. Gets a double on the Foxa. That is a clean 2 for 3 trade in favor of Execration. That's a triple kill for Hayes. He's slowly catching up in the game.
Yeah, great response there by Hayes, even though that Wise was able to get that double kill. Hayes comes back. Now I could literally do you one better, getting one more kill than that carry.
And they're gonna try to eye out this mid lane. Chaklu charging things up.
Hayes
is gonna go, does not connect with the rage.
With the rage back, able to get away. Can he run away? Yeah, he'll be fine. Hayes was in a difficult position there, eating the damage from the turret, but both mid lane turrets now really low. Onic has a slight advantage in terms of their turrets being a little bit healthier right now. Meanwhile, Execration, looks like they're preparing for something here in the middle lane. 37 seconds until the turtle comes on.
They need to try to get the priority back into their favor. Start pushing out the bottom lane so that they can have priority over the turtle, because that's going to be another objective that Weiss will take. And as soon as he gets the turtle buff, that's an additional bonus damage onto him. He does get the red buff as well.
Great arrow.
Great arrow connects onto Weiss. No follow through though for Execration, but they are eyeing this bottom lane turret. Siren's in bad spot. Bottom lane tier 2 is going to go down. Itamax Siren. Chaknu goes in for the rage. Not much in terms of rage. Itamax going to try to connect onto Wise. Wise not in a good spot. Itamax going to go down though. They're going to try to zone everybody out. But they do manage to take down Itamax. It's suddenly Execration. They're not in a good spot in that initiation.
Not in a good spot because they lost them. But right now they do have the positional advantage. This is still going to be a 4-on-3 because Cho is in the top lane. just focusing there, and there, Execration able to secure that turtle. Oh, that flame shot! Knocking back Yaknu! Greatly timed there by OnicPh. Oh my, Fuzican actually with that flame shot, knocking back Yaknu the nick of time, and trying to find the Yaknu, but a little bit too late. Yaknu just focusing on the turret. It's 4 on 2.
Yaknu gets the revenge! And the arrow as well, but 1 HP in a dream. That's what OnicPh has.
That was what we were talking about. Be careful when committing all your skills and abilities on that Nana, because you don't know, the passive might be up and then Nana might be able to get away, and that's what we saw right there. A great gift, that gift God giving from Lady Molina herself.
Well, what do you have to do with wave though, body wave?
I don't know, man. I just feel the motion. Like, you saw Onic, you saw OnicPh hand turn at the start. I have to level with his.
You can't level with OnicPh.
Yeah, I really can't. You really can't. He has a whole different level of swag that no one can compete with here in the MPL. But back into the game, Execration trying to defend that this middle lane turret. If this is gonna be an Onic win, it's because Execration has no response to the rotations coming in from Onic, and of course, Yaknu just tunnel visioning the top lane and the other turrets. Yaknu really opening it up here for OnicPh, doing a great job of rotating and getting those turrets down.
And all I want to see from Execration here.
Oh, that's what I want to see!
Fight him! Catches OnicPh. The arrow does not connect though, but they do get a kill. Also OnicPh, slight opening. Fuzican is still guarding wise though. Time turn is up, but they need to contest Yaknu. Etomax is not having a good time against this Yaknu player. I guess it's Cho player, which is the Yaknu.
Yeah, Cho's playing Yaknu right now. Yaknu has the spirit of Cho on him, but Etomax rolling in. There goes the answer. The great cutoff there, but the Yaknu still able to get away. They weren't able to get in hate. Misses the Death Sonata, and Cho's like, whoop, 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 out of here.
Much like Bruce Lee. Dodges the bullet. Oh, wait, no.
Execration! God, not being able to dodge the bullet there.
Right in the face.
OnicPh now, they have the positional advantage here on the north. The missile arrow misses, but that gives us the information that Onic is looming nearby. And look at the Yaknu. Yaknu really just focusing on the top lane, but the fact that he missed 1 million wave is going to cost him a little bit. Execration now trying to look for a response. Meanwhile there, Hate is trying to go for the buff over there in the back lane, but Onic already taking down the middle lane turret, and at the same time they are now going for the Lord.
OnicPh they're taking advantage of their split with potential here. They are making use of Yaknu just being away from the team. This is how a team that wants to secure objectives plays. Execration, on the other hand, they're going to be relying on full-on 5v5 fights or small skirmishes. And they can't manage that because they can't check Yaknu over to the top side.
And I'm not sure if this is if Onic or Execration are doing this on purpose, but it seems like they're just not necessarily contesting the Lord, but just bothering Onic, and it's stopping. No. Okay. No, sorry. I lost my train of thought there. It's fine. Onic is not fully committing on the Lord just yet.
Look at that. If you're looking at the HP of Etomax, already half HP against Yaknu. He's not having a good time here. I think Yaknu can actually go for a full-on fight against Etomax. Would manage to survive barely, but he'll be able to get the steal, yeah. Lord gets reset.
The Lord just keeps getting reset, and this is actually, this is what I'm trying to say, this is costing Onic. The more they spend time just trying to get this Lord and resetting it, that's less time for the Uranus to
the chase connect.
And meanwhile, Etomax gets knocked back, and Yaknu going away, playing it safely. Lord, they were waiting for the enhance.
I see.
That's why they were playing for waiting for the enhancement there on the Lord. Meanwhile here, OnicPh still trying to just protect this part here. They're not leaving it. They're really just staying there, waiting Execration to coming in here, which gives Yaknu the opening that they need. And it looks like for sure now they're going to try to go for the kills.
Very good. Not yet. No, OnicPh, they just want to make sure that they pick somebody off. Taco is forced to use the revenge, so this is a small opening. Cooldown is relatively fast now for Kufra, but it's still costly. Because OnicPh can immediately go back to the Lord, try to focus him out. And that's exactly what White's doing. They're making space as well for Yaknu. And I think Wise can pretty much wipe up the Lord here without any problems. And this battle just being picked up by Syre. And no contestation on the Lord.
Yeah. Oh, the missile arrow hits though, but there's not going to be any follow-up there. Syre forced to use Flicker just to get to safety. Oh, no, there we go. Iyaku taking out Ethermax, and look at Execration just rotating and saying, okay, we really got to deal with that show. That 4-man rotate all the way to the top, which opens up the bottom lane here for Dilar and Wise. It's only going to be Benny Cutie with the Selena nearby. Traxo into the middle lane, though. Execration scrambling in their own space, and OnicPh playing the long game here, drawing it out, waiting for the perfect positioning and timing and the opening to finally steal that Lord, waiting for it to enhance, waiting for a kill on Ethermax, and now they're going to be able to take this middle lane here. Great patience by Onic, and Execration just fell right into their hands.
And this is why Execration is falling off in this game, because they did not have any chances to check the outlook.
Yeah. No response there. They just kept sending Ethermax back, but Ethermax wasn't enough. Jackal goes in. He's going to take a lot of damage, and the choke gets taken out already. OnicPh now is down 1. They can turn this around to Execration, but no, Ethermax going down. And here comes the rest of OnicPh backing on the front door right now. Jackal is charging it up. Will he be able to dive in and get someone? No! Not able to get the Lord. Just misses it. The Lord goes outside and goes in. Uses the injector, but it's a mega kill for that carry, taking out the Jawhead. And OnicPh still in well of control of the game. 2 down for the side of Execration. Only Yadu trapped you, loading it up, and you don't have any follow-up if you go in. You gotta be careful.
No, he
gets caught up. Unstoppable.
He procs up the revenge. He immediately got erased from the side of the air, but Cutie diving in, Hate dishing out a lot of damage. Lost immortality.
Is up. Cutie is right there with a triple kill.
That is a 3-4-4 trade in favor of Execration.
That is the response that they needed to show after that very aggressive, potentially game-ending play from OnicPh, with Execration showing, hey, we're the team that gave you your first loss last season. We'll give you your first loss here and now. And they showed it. Great response there. Look at the cool resurrection timers, but no, Iyaku taking out Benny Cutie, Selena, and this is going to make it harder for Execration to go for a full-on push, leveling it there. Key kill there by Iyaku's Cho.
Execration legitimately needs to check Iyaku at all times. If anything, going into the game, they might just be able to ban out Cho. He's been a huge problem here.
And he hasn't been
joining the big team fights as well.
Yeah, he's really just focusing there on the side lane, focusing on the objectives. If I'm Execration, yep, considering banning it, or really just pick it from the get-go if you can. Are you really going to first pick a Cho, though?
That's not... I mean, if it were Season 3, maybe. Season 2. But not now.
Yeah. It's Season 5 now, so let's see how Execration are going to adjust in this game. 5k gold lead on the side of OnicPh. A lot of damage already coming in from Wise. Full set already. Even has the Wind Talker, as we saw in the item check earlier. At the same time, though, Hate is also pretty beefy. 5-0-1, but Wise has been absolutely crazy. 10-2-1 for the carry of OnicPh.
And compare that to Hate, that's still sitting on a 5-0.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a good thing that Hate's respectable. Hate hasn't died yet, but look at the bonus goal that Wise has.
Yeah, and the fact that he has bounty hunter on him, man. Absolutely crazy. There goes the injector of Dilar now. Dilar now, bad position, but he is still providing the space. There goes the flame star just to provide a little bit of damage on Hate. There goes Chaknu. Fight!
No revenge yet. No revenge yet.
No revenge just yet. Time journey has been bombed. Chaknu in for the chase. Gets the revenge, but no follow-up. Injector just to provide a bit of space. Nana gets the skill. OnicPh now in for the push. Chaknu getting survived. No, he gets. That's another kill for the carry. No one down yet for OnicPh. That's 2 down for Execration. That's a double kill there by the carry. And they're going in for the kill. This is going to be GG. Way of Dragon. OnicPh is going to take game 1 away from Execration.
They were doing a brand new recalling in front of their faces.
Wow. Absolutely.